Hello and good morning. Oh, excuse me. I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm just waiting for people to come in to chat. And we'll probably got a quarter stars plus 2 we could run later on. But yeah, just waiting for people to start populating. I've only just started up. So yeah, I ran the latest raid. You might have seen the video I put on my channel. So yeah, that was a bit of a hard slog actually. It took us a fair bit to get through it. Because everybody's still sort of learning at this stage, you know what I mean? I think there's something to be said for maybe checking out videos and stuff of it. That's why I made that rather long one, was so you can sort of see how long it takes and the mistakes to try and avoid and things like that. And yeah, it was just an LFR, as you saw if you have watched the video. Nori Amos, hey mate, thanks for jumping in, appreciate it. Yeah, we're pretty quiet here at the moment. I've only just started, so yeah, I thought later on we could do a quarter stars. I've got a quarter stars plus 2 we could run if you feel like jumping in. But yeah, so we're just chilling at the moment. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, mate. I'm just checking to make sure everything's up and running. Looking good so far, yep. Discord, yep. Ollie Reed. That dung is pain in the arse, to be honest. That dung. What dung's that? Ollie Reed. Yo-Yo. And Yo-Yo to you as well. Thank you for jumping in, mate. I appreciate it. That dung is pain in the arse. Okay. Oh yeah, I can understand that, I guess. Oh, dungeon. Hey, I should be used to that. I'm an Aussie. We're short and everything. Yes, that dungeon is a pain in the ass. The one I did, the latest wing of the raid. Do you mean? Yeah, it took ages to get through it to get to Rezagath. That yeah, that was like an hour and a half just in that one raid. But yeah, it was an absolute pain. But I was running the second wing yesterday, and wasn't a lot of high DPS in there. I mean, I'm not that fantastic, and I was like, I think I ended up about 10th or something. But there were times when I was like 6th and 5th and stuff like that. And yeah, it took us ages to get through it, man, the second wing. So I'm just making sure that I ran them all before this Wednesday coming, which is obviously, you know, our reset day here. It's about 2 o'clock Wednesday morning for us. But yeah, I know that third raid took us ages. That third wing, as you saw on that video that I did, took a long time to get through. Yeah, because everybody's still learning it, obviously, you know what I mean. So I've got a quarter stars Mythic plus 2 we could run later on. But yeah, that's sort of where we're at the moment. I think I've checked to make sure there's no updates or anything. Yeah. Paul Matthew, nice to finally catch you live, working the night shift here in the UK. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, well, there you go, working the night shift. I'll give you something to look at, mate. I know, unfortunately, we can't join up, which is a bit of a problem. You think they would have bloody changed that by now, but anyway. Yeah, so... oh, I just realised I thought you were UK. No, Ollie, I'm Australia, mate. It's the morning here, 09:34, the 22nd. Excuse me. No, mate, no, Ollie, no, I'm not UK, I'm Australia. Yeah, I don't know if the accent fooled you there for a little while. But no, unfortunately, the UK people can't get on, which is a bit annoying, actually. I find it strange that it's US, Latin America, then it's Oceanic and Brazil, which seems kind of weird to me, but anyway. I guess they're worried about ping and lag and stuff like that, which I can understand, but still, in this day and age, you know, everybody's pretty much, the internet's pretty good. I know even in Australia, ours is generally what's known to be the worst in the world, but it's not too bad now, because it's had a massive upgrade. But, yeah, we're not as fast as everybody else, still. But, no, I didn't know you thought I was in the UK, Ollie. No, I am in Australia, mate. I live in Queensland. I live in the mountain ranges in Queensland, so it's actually quite cool here, as opposed to the rest of the state, which is flooding or boiling. That's about it. Flooding and very hot. And thankfully, I live in the mountains, actually, because it's not flooding and it's not quite that hot, which is good. But in the wintertime, it does get quite cold here, so there's a trade-off. I've got a fireplace and stuff like that, which is funny to see in a house in Queensland, you know what I mean, which is generally... Yeah, I hear non-American and think it's UK. Oh, right, okay. No, mate, Australia. No, I live in Australia, and I am Australian. So, quick background. Born here. My father was born here, but his parents were born in England, so my grandparents were born in England. But on my mum's side, we go all the way back to the convict settlement. So, Noriamus, have you ever eaten kangaroo meat? Yeah, all the time. I eat kangaroo meat all the time, mate. Yep. We buy it in the supermarket. Yeah, it's very lean. It's probably the leanest meat you can get in the shops, you know what I mean, as opposed to steak or lamb or pork or anything like that. So I go to Coles or Woolworths, which are our two major sort of supermarkets here. Coles is generally the more popular. Woolworths is a little bit more expensive, but they do have some slightly better quality stuff. But generally go to Coles, and yeah, you can buy pre-packaged kangaroo meat, mate. Yeah, quite easy down in the meat section. You can get it. There's some that comes. It's gamey. It's very gamey. So it's a bit more like venison, like a deer, but it's a nice taste. It's closer to beef than it would be closer to deer if you've had deer meat before. But it's really super lean. The only problem with it is it's very easy to overcook, and if you overcook it, it goes like leather. It goes like tough, like a really old boot. Oh. Yeah, better for stews and steaks, maybe. Yeah, but I cook kangaroo meat, like burgers and steaks and stuff like that. You can get minced kangaroo meat and all that sort of stuff. I mean, these are farmed kangaroos, you know. So, well, they're not really farmed, I suppose. They're roo shooters go out and shoot them, I guess. Because you've got to remember, there's like, I don't know, there's 26 million of us and maybe, I don't know, 40 million kangaroos. So, you know, it's not bad. It's actually really nice. And you can get it like... You can get it pre-packaged, as I said, but you can also get it like pre-marinated and all that sort of stuff with different stuff. Ollie, is it much spiders over there as you hear online, or is it just coast or something? No, there's pretty much spiders everywhere. For instance, 2 days ago there was a 2-meter brown snake in my yard, and my dog alerts, which is really good actually. She alerts at snakes. She doesn't go after them. So it's this very unique bark that she has. It's really a very deep guttural kind of growly bark, and very loud, the loudest bark that she does. And so she alerts at snakes. Now what that means is she'll stand there and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark at them, but she won't go after them, which is really good because all right, I guess I'll never go to Australia. Well, I haven't. Yeah, well, it was about 2 meters, so it was quite a long one. My wife saw it, and I could hear the Flea. Hey, thanks for jumping in, mate. Appreciate it. We're just talking about the brown snake out of my yard. So, okay, let's be honest about it. One of the big things here about Australia is, yes, pretty much 95% of the things that you see when you're out and about will kill you, or do have the capacity to make you very sick, or will kill you, right? So, hey, Kian, thanks for jumping in, and g'day to you. Morning, yes, we got all that. Hey, Jeff, thanks for jumping in, mate. So, yeah, most of the stuff can kill, right, or make you very ill. But things like redback spiders and stuff like that, we haven't had a fatality from a redback since the 70s because they've got anti-venom and stuff like that. And same with a brown snake, but the problem is brown snakes are really bad for your pets. They can kill your pets pretty quickly. But I was just saying, Jeff, I had a brownie in my yard the other day. You have to remember, I do live in a country area. Snakes are more scared of us. Yeah, Flea, that's true. They normally don't, you know. Brown snakes will go you, but only if you're fucking with them, you know what I mean? So one of the big things about growing up in Australia is very early on, you learn not to go buggerizing about with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Your parents always tell you, don't poke it with a stick and don't do that sort of stuff. So you just learn that quickly. Now, and you know, like the big one you guys see a lot of the time are huntsmans, right? Huntsman spiders. They're those really ugly, massive looking spiders, right? They're big, huge things with massive long legs, big hairy things. They're actually pretty, I'm not going to say they're not harmless. If they bite you, they can cause a bit of pain and make you a bit crook and stuff like that. They're not going to kill you, but they're a big, ugly looking spider. So you get them inside, you know, and, you know, everybody freaks out and all that sort of stuff. Jarrah caught a carpet python yesterday. Yeah, Kian, huntsmans, yes, they're an ugly looking spider, but they're not really that bad. They actually keep down like bugs and stuff in your house and cockroaches and all that sort of stuff, flies and all that. But, you know, the problem is they're a big, ugly-looking spider. So if your wife sees it, she's like, oh, get that huntsman out or go and kill it or something. I tend to release them. I'm more of a catch and release kind of guy than a spray it to death kind of guy. But my wife, no, she's a kill it straight away kind of person, especially with huntsmans. They're just an ugly looking spider, which is unfortunate for them because they're not deadly, but they can make you quite sick if you get bitten. They'd be deadly to young kids, so there is that kind of thing, or the elderly. But yeah, you're just more aware of it here. Like, for instance, I've got a shed. I've got a 6x6 shed out the back because I live in the country, so it's more chance for me to see them than there would be in the city. Say in Brizzy, here we get max 2 centimetre spiders, so that would be horrible. Well, 2 centimetre spider, Ollie, it would be you'd let it crawl on your hand. You know what I mean? Like the huntsman's can be as big as your hand, even bigger sometimes. But they're just a big, ugly-looking spider. A 2 centimetre spider here we'd be more wary of because they're the ones that can really kill you or make you sick, like redbacks and stuff like that. Redback's tiny. Redbacks, you can get big ones, but like redbacks can be tiny, little tiny things, and they've got enough venom in them to kill you. But yeah, brown snakes are bad, but like the one that we saw, so you just leave them alone, and they eventually just meander off on their own way. You can call if there's one in your house, you can call wires, which is like there's snake catchers all around the area. There's snake catchers here. They're in Warwick and stuff like that. And they'll come out to your house and catch it and stuff. And the only thing with snake catchers and catching snakes is that they have to be released because they're basically protected. Okay, back in the day, you just take a shovel out and cut its head off, right? Or have a little shotty or something like a 410 or something and just take it out. But you can't do that anymore. They're actually sort of protected because they're native species, So the snake catchers will come out and catch it, but they have to sort of release it in a similar area. So if the snake's nesting and it knows where it nests, it tends to keep coming back and stuff like that. But anyway, that's kind of it. But the big thing is you learn very quickly as a kid growing up in Australia not to touch stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even things like frill-necked lizards and all that sort of stuff, they're fine. They have like a defense mechanism. Their saliva's got like bacteria in it that can make you sick and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you've got to sort of, even like goanna, all that sort of stuff. A lot of that stuff has that. They have bacteria in their saliva which makes you sick. But the biggest one is spiders and snakes, I suppose. So as I said, so I've got a shed out the back, right? It's a big double door shed, okay, double garage sort of shed, and I use it as my workroom, right? So it's got all my stuff in there. Inside there can be redbacks, so I've got a can of spray in there because I like to keep my sheds pretty clean. So I like to keep all my stuff put away, and it's all up on hooks and shit like that, right? So if I see a redback, I'll give it a spray, sweep it out, clean it all out, make sure there's no cobwebs around, all that sort of stuff. But at the back of the shed is where outside against the shed wall, is where I stack a bit of crap, right? Old bits of wood that I might use and roof tiles and stuff like that. I like to keep spare roof tiles in case they crack and break and stuff like that. Now, that sort of runs, I've got an old compost thing that I don't use, a dolly, which is something you use to hammer in star pickets, Now, there's grass growing through all that. I've poisoned it, but there's grass growing through all that. So I know, just by being in Australia, that if I go up to where that is, there's a good chance that there's going to be a snake or a spider in there. Okay? So the big thing is if you're coming to something like that, where you know that there's a chance that there could be something, it's to take precautions. So if I needed to lift any of that stuff up or move it, I'd wear gloves and I'd be ready for something to sort of jump out at me or me to see something, you know what I mean, like a snake or a big spider or something like that. So you just kind of sort of get used to it. But yeah, we get one of the big problems is ants out here because we haven't had a lot of rain. You get ants in the house; they're going for all the water, like they're going to your dog's water and stuff like that. But it's not as bad as you think it is, but it can potentially be as bad as people think it is. It's quite funny actually for us to see how everybody talks about it and that overseas, But it is dangerous. But one of the biggest dangers is in the surf, going in the water, especially up our way. Not so much Brizzy, but further up the coast. You've got some of the most deadliest creatures that live in the water. You get stung by a thing called box jellyfish. You've got about 2 minutes. You got about 2 minutes to get first aid treatment, or you're dead. Especially depending on if you get stung quite badly by them. Yeah, you're pretty much gone. It's funny, actually. I tell this story to everybody. My wife is Maltese. She was born here, but her parents were born in Malta. We've been over there a couple of times, right? So the very first time we went there, never been to the Mediterranean before, so never been into the Mediterranean Sea or anything like that, which is quite salty, actually, much more salty than our water, our surf, which is interesting. So we're out at the beach this day, and my wife and I start heading towards the water, and there's kids and everything screaming past us, running into the water, and we start going to run into the water, and then you could tell the two Aussies, we come to an absolute screeching halt, right? Because down on the sand before you get in the water are these little tiny blue bottles, little tiny jellyfish, right? And there's kids and everything screaming past. So we start running, and then we just screech to a halt because I'm like, hang on, what the hell's this, Because any of that kind of stuff over here will, it could kill you, or you'd get stung really bad. And obviously it's not anything like that. Oh, a cool little carpet python. Old man Dingo's just thrown it up on Discord. Oh, yeah. Just a small one. So carpet pythons aren't poisonous. They're a python, so they're a constrictor. So they'll constrict. They can bite you still. They're not poisonous, though. They can give you a little bit of pain and stuff with the bite area. But yeah, so we come to this screeching halt, like terrified that there's all these little tiny blue bottles everywhere. And we stop, and everybody else is running past us. And it was like spot the two Aussies, you know what I mean? And it's that kind of thing. So you're just more aware of the things that can do you damage over here. But growing up in that environment, you just learn not to buggerise them around. Snakes are venomous, not poisonous. Yes, venomous, I should say. Thank you, Smooks, for pointing that out. Snakes are venomous. Yes, they have venom. So they are venomous. But yeah, so it's like that. You grow up here, you sort of know how to go about things like that. You know that if you're walking, if you're walking in an area with long grass and stuff, especially out here in the country, and it's a hot day, there's a chance that the snakes are active. So you just need to be aware of it. But you have to remember that generally snakes are attracted by smell, which they use their tongue for, and vibrations. Okay, vibrations as you're walking. They sort of know we're not in their food chain, right? So this is the other thing. And hello to you, Smokes. They sort of know we're not in their food chain. Okay, so we're walking, and they can just like why they don't come. You don't get a lot of snakes where there's horses. Okay, because snakes don't like heavy vibrations. They'll stay away from that. So they know we're not in their food chain. But if we come close to their nest or something like that, or they've got young or eggs or something like that, then yeah, they'll obviously defend their nest like any kind of animal. And the only thing about a brown snake is a brown snake, they don't chase you as such, but if they get cornered, instead of trying to escape, they will attack you. So they will actually physically go for you. You know what I mean? And they will sort of come after you. They don't chase you in inverted commas, but they will come after you, and they're quite quick. And then you've got all the different kinds, like red-bellied black snakes are a common one around here. They're exactly what they say. They're a black snake with a red belly. They're venomous. See that, Smokes? But that's kind of sort of it. Are there any other questions about Australia that you'd like to ask? But it's not a big deal when you grow up here. You sort of get used to it. You know what I mean? Anyway, so interesting. Is there anything else you'd like to know? But like I said, I live in the country, so I live in a country area with paddocks all around me, cows and stuff like that. So, I live in a very small town. So, there's more chance that we've got snakes and stuff like that. They generally tend to. You can still get them in. I'm not saying you can't get them in big city areas, but, actually, to be honest with you, my sister-in-law lives in a main suburb of Sydney, and she's seen more snakes in her yard than I've had in mine. You know what I mean? It's because where she lives used to be just bushland, and now it's a suburb. So the snakes don't know, you know what I mean? They still think it's bushland, so they end up in a backyard quite regularly. But I don't have. But we get a lot of rabbits or hares. We get up here. We don't get rabbits really. We get hares and kangaroos. That's the biggest thing. We get black-footed wallabies and eastern grey kangaroos. They're through here like wildfire, Literally, my dog, if I let her out at night to go to the loo or something, she'll start chasing them, and you hear thump, 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 thump as the kangaroo starts jumping away because she's chasing him. But, we got heaps of them up here. Literally have 15 or 20 wallabies mainly around our area. Black-footed wallabies up in my street of a night time, you know what I mean? Black-footed wallabies are the only shorter version, shorter kangaroo. They're not actually a kangaroo, they're a wallaby, but they're a macropod. I like how it's here, no snow and no insects. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm just looking at that link you put in, Jeff. I'll check that out in a sec. I like how it's no snow and no now snow and no insects. Oh, okay. Yes, I see what you mean. So snowing. Yeah, if you're in the UK, yeah. Well, where I am, no. There's no. We don't get snow. We only get snow down south near Canberra and in Victoria and places like that. That only happens like in sort of obviously in winter because it's our summer at the moment. But oh, in Sweden. My apologies. My apologies. Well, of course you're going to get snow. Bloody hell. That must be interesting. I've never ever, like, obviously, Josh, hey JR, I usually catch your VODs, but hardly ever catch you live. So hi, and hi to you, Josh. Thanks, mate. What was I going to say? Never really had a white Christmas. Well, obviously because I live in Australia, but never been overseas at Christmas time. Tend to be home, you know what I mean? So yeah, Sweden's interesting. Mathis, like kangaroos run with cars along some country roads. Yeah, exactly. Ollie Reid, yeah, it's like 1.3 metres of snow. Good God. That's 130 centimetres. That's a huge amount of snow. Wow, I don't know how you do it. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that at all. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never really had to experience snow, you know what I mean? My daughter, my wife's niece married a Canadian, and they lived over there for a while, and it was the whole minus 40 and stuff like that, and they lived in Edmonton, and I remember she sent a picture of her back door, and she'd opened her back door, and there was an imprint of the door in the snow, you know what I mean, about 3/4 of the way up the door, and I'm just like, pfft. Josh, no mate, never tried a protection paladin. I've only ever been a Ret Pally. Ret Pally was my very, very first character when I first started WoW back in the day. Our two characters, my older son started a Warlock, and I was a Ret Pally. And I think I did that because the two American guys he played with, they needed a Ret Pally, I think, at the time. And yeah, I've never tried protection. So protection paladin, what's that, like a tank? If it's, excuse me, sorry, because tanks, I don't know how I'd go being a tank, man. Seriously. The stuff they got to do, you got to know what's going on pretty much every minute of the fight and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it is the tank spec. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'd go being a tank, honestly. You've got to think, I'm having enough trouble being a, well, I suppose maybe is it less that you have to worry about, or more, is it less spells that you have to worry about, and more where you got to face the enemy and stuff like that? Does Os got a separate server? No, Ollie, it's we're in the Oceanic. It's just that, when you go to change realm and you get those tabs across the bottom, if you can't see the realm, you can't join the realm. So my tabs across the bottom is US or North America, Oceanic, Latin America, and Brazil. So anyone in those realms in those tabs can jump into something that I'm running. But if you're not in any of those, you can't see those tabs, you can't get in. Like, I know you guys, EU can't get into anything, can't get into my community, can't get into anything like that I run or anything like that, which is a bit silly. I sort of get it for lag and stuff like that, but still, So we don't actually have a separate server. We have a server called, we're in a realm called Oceanic. Tanking is extremely stressful, Paul, and thank you for jumping in. Yeah, I could imagine. Just little things like you've got to know where to move the enemy all the time, and like the raid I was in yesterday, we were doing the second wing of Vault of the Incarnates, and you have to run that guy, the very last boss. You've got to run him over to the edge, and fight him there, and you've got to sort of face him the right way away from everybody. I suppose it's less, but tanks do a load of AoE damage in Mythic Plus. So yeah, anyways, maybe one day. Protection has an iconic ability called Avenger's Shield, where you throw out your shield like Captain America. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. I think I've seen it. It's very satisfying. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, but I think that's the way it is, Ollie. It's like, if you go to change realm and those tabs are the only cross realm and stuff you can do. Like, I know, because I'm on the Oceanic. I know it definitely works because I'm on the Oceanic server, and like last stream, I had guys from, not last stream before, I had guys from North America jump into the group and we ran a Mythic, you know what I mean? Nice chunk of tanking is just knowing the dungeon. Yeah, Flea, and that's, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the big thing is you need to know where to turn it and when to taunt and stuff like that. And I know there's things in Raid where the 2 tanks, like you've got an off tank and a tank and stuff like that. And that I don't know anything about. So, I'm certainly learning the new raids and dungeons and stuff and learning where to stand and all that sort of stuff. As a damage dealer, you know what I mean, is doing DPS. I guess my next step from here would probably be I'd probably bring my Drakthir in next. We've got this expansion for the next few years, I suppose. So I'm guessing. So I'd probably bring my Drakthir in second after I've sort of got my pally to where I want him to be. Welcome to come to our guild runs to have a try. No, thanks, Flea. It'd be interesting. But I'd like to maybe my Drakthir next, and then I'd like to bring my monk in as a healer because I'd like to get a bit of healing in. I think that might be it, but that's later on. Like I've got all my other characters too. I've got a hunter and a mage and a rogue and awesome and underrated DPS spec. Retribution is an awesome and underrated DPS spec. Claps hard. Thank you. Yes. Especially now, you guys, because you guys have been helping with my rotations and all that sort of stuff and key binding and that. And obviously I'm starting to get better gear. I've got my two of my tier pieces now, and also an elemental lariat as well. So, you can just see there was I was here and then it went, it jumped up by about 10 levels, you know what I mean? So I'm doing much better DPS. Actually, as I was saying earlier, the raid I did yesterday, the second wing of the Vault of the Incarnates, I got to like 5th or 6th in the DPS, but that probably means that there weren't a lot of heavy damage dealers in, so you know what I mean. So I'm not taking it as like, oh wow, look at me, I'm so good, but it was just I was one of the bigger damage dealers on that particular run, and there wasn't many. They kept talking about how low a lot of people's DPS was and stuff. Oh man, because it was taking us ages to bring bosses down, man. It took ages and ages and ages, and we kept having to rerun it. Not quite as bad as the third wing, the video I made. Not quite as bad as that. We got up to 30. We have 10. We had like 5 stacks of that determination buff, so we got up to like 30%. 30% extra damage, 30% extra health, and all that sort of stuff. But no, I think, Josh, all right, fun to catch live for once. Thanks for the great answers and interesting insights, but I have to go. It's 1 a.m. here at the moment. Yeah, no worries, Ollie, and I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us, mate. Thank you so much. Take it easy and enjoy. Josh, gear is a huge part of DPS in game, and it feels really impactful to get upgrades this season. Wow, it did for me. Everybody said screamed at me to go and get this elemental lariat created, and I did because I had those sparky unities, And good night, Rolly, and yeah, once again, thanks for jumping in, mate. I really appreciate it. And it was almost like I'd gone up 50 levels, you know what I mean? It was just made an instant difference in my damage output. Now, I'm not being too technical about this. You have to remember, and nor do I want to be too technical about this. You know me, I tend to play the game because I enjoy playing the game. So I'm going to enjoy it and not really go down the road of like wanting to be like more worried about my stats than I am about playing the game, which I think a lot of people can be. But yeah, I just enjoy like the help that I'm getting from you guys and getting these extra bits of stuff and help me out. Yeah, no, the lariat is good for everyone. It's a shame because there's some knickknacks from Mythic Plus, but it's embellishment is what makes it strong. Did you add sockets to it? Yeah, I added 2 sockets to it. Yeah, 3. No, I added the 3 sockets to it. Yeah. So it's like made a huge difference, and I've got its 2 pieces of a tiered set as well from LFR, looking for raid. So that's made a huge difference as well. But I've kept some of my other stuff that I can upgrade with Valor. Like I've got pants and gloves, but so I've got legs, and I've kept all my other legs at the moment. One of my heals use a Mythic Plus neck rather than the lariat. Yeah, Kian, and yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's why I'm sort of hanging on to some of the other gear that I've got as well, because it's slightly better in eye level, but obviously it doesn't give me the bonuses, you know what I mean? Some classes prefer other necks still. Yeah, true. And I mean, that's the thing, and I think that's one of the good things about Dragonflight is bringing back the talent spec and all this, the talent tree, I should say, and all that sort of stuff. It's really made us feel like, we are individuals as opposed to just, you get a choice of 3 things every 5th level or whatever it was, the old system. I think it feels like, you're more involved in your character. You can pick things. You can do it your own way, you know what I mean? I mean, I know most of us still pick like what it says on Icy Veins and stuff like that, and I got a build from one of the guys on Discord, but and man, that made a huge difference too, having the right talent set up. But there's nothing that says you have to do that. You can build your character however you want to build it, you know what I mean, which is really good. Catalyst comes next reset. You'll be able to turn gear into tier. Yeah, Paul, I might oh yeah, okay, yeah, because I was thinking about that. I've got some mythic gear there that's higher eye level and that I can upgrade with Valor, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. I might have to get you to help me with that, because I'm not sure how you go about that. I didn't know you could do that sort of thing, you know what I mean? I know you can change your gear for those coins or whatever it is when you're at the vault there. Talent trees were so overwhelming at first. Once you get used to them, it's nice to be able to tweak stuff on the fly to suit your playstyle. Yeah, yeah, I get what you meant. Where were? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, definitely. But for an older player like me, it's nice to see them back. You know what I mean? We had talent trees before. You know, they weren't as involved as they are in this expansion. But yeah, with the old talent trees, yeah, it was a similar thing. But they weren't as flexible as the new ones are. Big Dog JR. Tiger, thanks for jumping in, mate. Appreciate it. One short quest line, it'll all be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, mate, no worries. Catalyst. Okay, no worries. I'll keep an eye out for it, Paul. So that's next reset, which is Wednesday for us. I think it's 2 o'clock Wednesday morning or something. Good thing about the Catalyst is if you have high eye level in the vault, you can grab that and turn it into tier. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. So yeah, okay, we might have to. Yeah, okay, I might have to look at that, because that's those little you get those little coin things. But yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. But yeah, all right, cool, which is good, because that's kind of sort of what I'm after. Normally I wouldn't grab that sort of stuff, and you guys are like, no, get the tier, thinking that it's a lower item level and not realizing that it stacks obviously and all that sort of stuff, you know. And it's made a huge difference, which is really, really good. Like I said, and also I'm getting better at my keybinds and stuff, and the way you guys have helped me to set it up is made a big difference as well. You know, it's yeah, you guys have helped me a lot, which is kind of sort of glad. I'm glad, because that's what I was after. Anyway. So I was thinking, should I jump on for a little while? I've got a quarter stars we could run, a +2 if you want it. But yeah, just double checking that everything's still. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy to heal. Good on you, Fleet. The only problem is it's quarter stars. It's only a +2, but it's still that purple on purple on purple. Are you going to do the raid or heroic or nah? No, I'll do the mythic plus, eh? Are you going to do the raid on heroic? I'd like to. But I know that you have to group up yourself with that. I think that might be something. That could probably be something where we need to smoke. So I'm just making a coffee and I can come DPS if you need. Yeah, no worries. I think I'm just going to actually just jump in the Mythic group there on Discord. We'll probably run that quarter stars, get it out of the way, because I want to try and upgrade my key if I can. Blizzard loves to match their colours in dungeons. I know it's quarter stars, so it's purple on purple on purple damage, but yeah, so I'll probably die, but you know, that's okay. Actually, Tiger, I'm just thinking, like, one of the things that I would really love to do is to get us all in, like, a raid or something where we could run through that. But I know that's a bit hard to do, and it is a big commitment. Sorry, I meant as an end-of-season goal. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. That's something I would like to do. Yeah, not today, I understand what you mean, but I'd love to like all of us to run through a big raid or something like that all together, you know what I mean? But then we need 25 of us on, and, you know, that takes some organisation. But, yeah. No, that is something I'd like to do, yeah, and do it on heroic, definitely. So I'm just going to jump on. If you build it, they will come, you reckon, eh? Fair enough. Yeah, it would just be the organisation of it, you know what I mean? We just need to organise it, that's all. Excuse me. I'm just going to start. Hello? Uh-oh. Have I frozen? No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, true. We could do a 10-man. Yeah, 10-man. True, Flea. That's a good point. Here we got.
Morning.
Hey, how you going? Is that you, Flea? Is it?
It is me.
Okay, no worries. Awesome. What are you? You're a healer, eh?
No, I'm correct.
No.
I'm a priest. I'm Quishi in the
Oh yeah.
in the group.
All right, mate. Hang on, I'll invite you. Oh, you're not on yet. Just gonna bring chat back up. Yeah, it would be cool to all sort of go for a big run through something. I'll come if you need someone. Yeah, Jeff, no worries. I'll join you to the group. Josh, catch you in a bit, JR and chat. I'll watch the vlog when I get up. No worries, mate. Thanks very much for jumping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try and not die so much this time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's quarter stars. Yeah, it's only a level 2, but so what? Cheers from Canada. Love the content, JR. Thanks, Doug, and I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for jumping in. Just going to do a +2 quarter stars once we get some people together.
Hi, Dingo.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. I'll just send you an invite now.
Thank you.
No worries. Tiger, do a +10. I can't, mate. I don't have a key. I don't have a key. I've only got a +2 key at the moment. I'll just make sure I'm repaired.
You got the coin?
Because I ain't got the bargains. Yeah, you can see I've been hanging on to some of my gear. I don't know why. I've got a 12 we can do. Smooks has got a 12 we can do. Up to you, Smooks. Totally up to you, mate. You just need to jump on, buddy. This is now a cross-faction interest group. You can do these activities together. Dungeons and raids, non-queued, Torghast, and raided PvP. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, okay, so you can trade gear in. All right, that would be awesome. Okay. Yeah, because I've been hanging on to it all the high-tier stuff. Smooks will be 5 more minutes. Don't wait for me if you find someone else. No, you're all right, mate. It's all good.
Quarter star.
Just hanging out.
Isn't it?
Yeah, quarter stars. Or Smooks has got a RLP 12. Ruby Life Pools plus 12.
Ruby
Oof.
Life Pools is really bad.
I know. I did it the other day. I think we did it the other day and it was only like a plus 3 or something and it killed us all.
It's, yeah.
It is painful, mate. That last bit, especially the end, man. It was chaos. I actually did the video. It was chaos at the end there.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most hated dungeons I think this expansion, particularly that last boss. It's just absolute mess with all the wind and the fire everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, hey. And it just stays on the ground for so long.
Pretty much.
Well, do you want to just come in, Smooks, and we can run the plus 2? We just need a DPS and a tank. Yeah, easy? Alright, mate, no worries. One Yorkie, hope you're having fun with your keys. I've been really enjoying your videos. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much for jumping in. I appreciate it, One Yorkie. Yeah, I am, mate. I am. They're only low at this stage. You know, I'm not stressing over that though. We're gonna run a plus 2 at the moment. Smooks was trying to get us to run Ruby Life Pools at plus 10, but we're all saying no because we know how bad it is at the end there. All good, Smooks. Don't rush, mate. It's all good. I might go quickly hand those in.
I might have someone who can probably tank for us.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Just asking him now, he might not be free.
Okay, cool. No worries, Flea. I've gone to the wrong place, haven't I? Yeah, that's Titan Relics. Yeah, went to the wrong bit. They're in here. Coxie, hey, I can DPS if you need someone. I think we've got Smooks just ahead of you, mate, so...
May the stars guide you. Farewell.
What have I got? Oh. I don't really Titan Relics, do I? No. Oh, I finally got to 19 for bloody Valdraken Accord, so I can go on with campaign quests. Taiki, you might surprise yourself. I don't know about that, mate. Ruby isn't too bad, but just practice, I guess. Yeah, it's the end bit that I don't think we're all concerned about. It is difficult, though. Hey, there's Smokes. Alright. In you come, son. Aren't you in our group? There you are. I'll invite you through here. Oh, she's still in the app. She's not actually in yet. I'm not logged into my character. Yeah, gotcha, mate. No worries. Quarter stars, that's Dalaran, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, Dalaran.
Yeah.
You go out to Surima City.
Oh, not Whisper. Sorry, mate. Invite. There you go. Yeah.
I've got a tank for us if we can wait 10 minutes.
That's cool. I'm easy. Are you guys okay with that?
It's fine.
We're just hanging out anyway. It's Saturday for most of us anyway. I wanted to check that. Oh, my wife's making toast. It's coming in under the door.
Is it making you want a bit? Go have a bit of Vegemite on your
Yeah,
toast.
yeah, bloody oath. CK, hey, good luck in your keys today. Getting some decent gear now. Yeah, mate, absolutely, definitely so. I've been getting a few decent drops. I've got my tiered two pieces of my tiered set now, which makes a huge difference. It's like you know when you go to Coles and you get a hot chook or something, or you walk past the hot chicken, you're just like, oh, now I want chicken. As soon as he comes in, I'll just make him the leader anyway. I declined it. Oh, okay. Well, I beg your pardon.
He might be doing something.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
Sorry.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
Wasn't sure if he was ready or not.
One Yorkie is saying they say Subway pumps out the smell so people come in. That could be fair enough. I used to think, I don't know if you guys, Aussies would remember, but we used to have this restaurant called Sizzlers. And the joke was every time you went, you used to get this cheese toast, or even if you just got the salad bar, or you got a meal and plus a salad bar and stuff, you'd always get the cheese toast. And the joke was that we always used to say that they put an appetite suppressant in the cheese toast, so you don't eat as much. But there's some psychological stuff. Shopping centres and big malls and stuff like that employ psychologists to, sort of work out what make people shop and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think it was true, but it was like a Parmesan cheese toast thing. No more of them anymore. All gone now.
I think there's one still up here in Queensland somewhere.
Is there?
I'm not too sure.
Because the one we used to go up to there used to be one in Toowoomba. It's now a Hertz bloody car rental place or something.
Maybe I think
We used to go there all the time.
It may have gotten shut down during COVID, not too sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shush. Bloody screamy dragon thing. Actually, I think I've got... Yorkie, yeah, I was reading an article about how Netflix choose their thumbnails for movies. Apparently if they use a person's face, more people click on it. That'd probably be true. It's got something new. Where? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the spikes. Oh, hang on. Okay. Is that Ankar in the Discord, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, excellent. Just make sure I've got chat up as well. Okay. make him the leader. Shall we? We shall.
I'm already here. I'm just waiting for some.
Oh, good on you. Of course you are. I've still got world quests here I could do. Oh, I get 5 Blood of Sargeras. Oh, I got order resources. Oh, I need that. I always wonder what's happening back at my garrison. Oh, it's one down, isn't it?
Yeah, bottom floor.
Yep. No, shit. Whoops. Thanks, mate. Yorkie, I still use the Garrison Hearthstone to get back to Stormwind. They got portals now. All right. When you're ready, everyone. You get some. Have you heard about the word fortitude? What is that? You got like little macro things happening.
Oh yeah, all the time. I got all sorts of weird little things.
That's cool. All right, we right. We go. We go. Good luck, everyone. Alrighty. Nice hunter pets. Yeah, that's old Mandingo, who is Jeff in chat.
Your arrival is fortuitous. Tonight the nobles have gathered in honor of the Grand Magistrates. Our spies report that Elisande herself will
We should
attend.
be able to last on the
This
first
presents a
boss.
rare opportunity to catch her away from her source
Okay,
of
cool.
power. We'll take a
I mean, my
sudden
wife
interest
might
in
have a
her
problem with
house.
that, but no
My
dramas.
eyes are watching the front.
Remember, she's Maltese. She'll come in with a knife and stab me.
To eliminate the Grand Magistrates. Good luck. It seems the Dusk Watcher charged with keeping order during the party. Might I suggest the hidden approach? Along the way, you'll want to disable their arcane weapons and keep the sensors from raising
Come in
the
a little
alarm.
closer so you don't
Yep.
Interrupt.
Oh, hang on. Whoop.
I need to get closer.
Interrupt.
Oh shit, that was me. My bad. Hey?
This group's got good AoE. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
should be right. We can skip that guy at the side there. Just
Ah, missed that interrupt.
Interrupt.
Ah, shit.
Interrupt.
I'm just gonna go and touch the violet middle. So we poison it, so when the boss goes to drink from it, you'll die instead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we can pull the boss.
No
Ah, shit, I pulled.
You're fine.
I pulled.
You're supposed to.
Shit.
Watch your step.
It's too far away.
Oh, here we go. It's this guy again with the purple shit.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure you jump too.
Keep
So
jumping.
jump 3 times.
Ads coming.
Yay!
Watch your step.
Ah! Just needed my inventory and character sheet open there for a second.
Watch your step.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, we do need to see what's in your bags during combat. It's gonna be very important.
Yeah, of course.
This will even the
Definitely.
Jump.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Nicely done. I need to get closer.
Okay.
Just up the stairs.
And with that, now the server lets me into voice. Hi, people.
Yay!
Oh, hello.
Hey, how you going?
With that, how are we all today?
Good, mate.
Excellent. Thanks for the invite.
Interrupt.
I hit the wrong key. Dickhead.
Well, nothing bad happens, so.
No, we're alright. No, I missed the interrupt.
Something, something, something. It's only a 2.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It's good practice,
It
though. I'm trying to,
really
like, you know
is.
what I mean? Yeah.
Isaac is one of our raid tanks in my guild.
Watch out up here. I've heard tell of a demonic council that draws strength from one another.
Interrupt.
This bond must be broken. Explore the area and find a way to separate the council apart. Divided, they cannot stand against you.
It's too far away.
This one looks like it's over the bridge.
Yeah.
Interrupt. Watch your feet.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean for this group.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
All right.
Find shelter.
Fires will come for you. Target.
Make yourself useful and take a look around.
Run out.
I need to target something first.
I want to say something, but I'm worried I'll jinx myself if I do. Normally by now it's been a couple of times, so thank you for reminding me to jump before.
I run groups of people who have a little bit of trouble in our guild, so
Oh,
I,
okay.
tend to remind them of mechanics very easily.
Oh, good on you, man.
Not everyone can like rush through and just
Find shelter.
Yes, I know. My eldest son could learn something about that. I can hear him screaming, "What are you doing?"
Oh no. Raid leaders like that are not very good. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, they make
What are
people
you
feel
waiting
bad.
for?
I'd rather have people happy
Oh,
in
no.
my guild.
Yeah. Well, he's classic, and he plays with, like, his guild is pretty hardcore, so they're all pretty hardcore, you know what I mean? They've been playing together since, like, the beginning. And, yeah. It's like, what? I can hear him teeth grinding, you know.
Yeah, no, I've got people that I've been playing with since the game first released. That's actually how me and my husband met.
Interrupt.
Are you kidding me? That's how my eldest son and his girlfriend met. No joke, through World of Warcraft.
It happens a lot these days.
Back over the
Yeah,
thing, I think.
yeah.
And now there's oh yes, you're right. Right, sorry, it's on the other side.
Oh, good.
And my younger son met his now wife on Tinder. It's just odd for an older guy like me. I suppose in the 80s we had to go to a nightclub and scream in a girl's ear, "Do you want a drink?"
Oh my.
because the music was so loud.
Like,
You know
some
what I mean?
people still try that.
Oh, true. I suppose. Yeah. Oh, you look really good. Would you like a drink? How about a dance? Like at the top of your voice.
Find shelter.
Yeah, I think that's how I met my first husband or something like that.
You will never stop our plans! You! Have a look over there.
Here it goes.
Much better than the first time we went back into the Throg.
Yes, definitely.
So, for whatever reason, there was something spawning in the wrong place. So we came back in, at which point in time it was... we ended up with all three of the boss ads at the same time in this corner.
Shockwave.
Oh,
I
wow.
honestly think it was because someone touched one of the activation things around the room. See how like there's like
Find
this
shelter.
here? If you touch
Shockwave.
those, they summon them.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Emissary must be notified!
Go around to the left and I'll drag her through.
Hug the wall, run right through.
Who needs henchmen? I'll burn you myself! Mortal flesh! So
Best if you stand on the tank with this, so that way you can avoid fire.
Okay, yep.
Watch your step.
more kindling for
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
It's alright, my bad. You even said move, and I didn't pick up on it.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
Watch your step.
I can't, I'm dead, ratbag.
I've seen the most seasoned players die to that, so don't feel bad.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And I will res you.
Thanks, mate. I'm just making sure everybody is... Volume is up, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the thingos, haven't we?
Yes.
I may look like them carrying this enormous mace into their bloody... Hey guys, don't mind this big glowing mace I've got in my hand. Everything's fine.
Do you like my new glowing gloves?
Yeah, yeah, like... It's like, where'd you pick that up from? They over here, it wasn't one of these guys on the left or something?
Potions, gloves, light burst.
Oh no, that's not it. Ah.
There we go. And a cape.
Ugh.
If it's got all 5 things, you should be able to use your spectral sight to see it now.
Oh, when I can remember where I put the
yeah.
freaking button. Fucking hell.
You
Excuse
have
my
my-
language. Sorry.
No, you're right, mate. It's all good. It's all good. I understand completely. Trust me.
Got him. Yeah, no. It was the one I was actually looking at. Like, literally, I'm standing behind him going, I think he's got everything. And then it's like, oh, hit spectral sight. Okay, he's red. Yeah, no, I specifically moved my spectral sight button to make it easier because this came back into rotation. And then I forgot where I put it.
Alrighty.
I've got it if you want to go.
Excellent.
Yep.
Now that we have the key, the way to the balcony should be open.
Be open.
It's time to put an end to Elisand.
Must you? Impossible. My guards would never permit such an intrusion.
We're standing right behind you, mate.
Yet another failure, Melandris.
Your guards are not as good as you thought they were.
Yeah, yeah. Should pay them more.
Outsiders. I must return to the Nighthold.
I don't know about paying them more. They didn't do the job in the first place.
Yeah, true, I suppose. They need some retraining.
Lead for the Grand Magistrates.
Watch your step.
There's that purple thing again.
That's what she said.
Speed you toward your demise. The
AOE
wind
incoming.
slices to the bone. Lead for the Grand Magistrates.
Watch your step.
I will speed you toward your demise. The
AOE
wind slices
incoming.
to the bone.
Oh, get out of there.
Lead for the Grand Magistrates.
Watch your step.
Elisand.
Nice.
Easy.
Thank you.
What did that turn into?
Turned into
May have missed
Halls of
the chance
Valour,
the
Mythic
Grand
4.
Magistrates
Hey,
meet.
that's just a hop,
But her
skip
time
away. We
will
should go do
come.
it.
Sooner
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Let's do it. Yeah, well, let's do it. No worries.
Score.
I'm all good. Oh, Dragon Shard of Knowledge.
Nice. Did someone come out and let us jump out the front? I can't remember now.
No, I just used my Dalaran Hearthstone.
Ah, yes they do.
Delaran?
There's someone.
One turns up eventually.
What is your wish?
Oh, yeah.
Norville suitable.
Okay. The next question is, where's the Halls of Valour?
North.
It's
Well, north.
fine.
Northeast.
Northeast, okay.
Aim for the tall. Aim for the. Not the tallest peak, but the nearly tallest peak, and just
Second
go
one?
straight over the top of it.
Let us see how the nobles
Gotcha, gotcha.
of Suramar react to the warp delivery of Withered.
Hang on, guys. We're missing out on all these world quests, you know. Bloody hell.
A little bit of cash goes a long, long way. Well, most of the world quests I can see aren't going to give me cash though, so maybe not so good.
No, they reduced
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
When they brought up BFA, they lowered the amount everyone got from them.
Oh, yep, seen.
I do like the architecture of this building.
Oh, the Norse Viking
Yeah.
kind of style ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me
And
wanna
yet
play
still very
Valheim.
brutalist at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like those guys. What are those guys in Wrath? Scovold or whatever they were called.
Hmm.
They're very Norse. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, the Reichel.
that was them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's supposed to be where humans came from in as well.
Oh yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
Well, if you do the quests out in Wrath of the Lich King, there's actually a quest where you actually find out about like humans being born from them, and they were considered to be deformed, weak, because they were small.
Oh yeah, weak versions. Yeah, yeah.
I just got a BRB for a few minutes, so. Yeah,
No worries,
wait,
man.
Or if you find someone else, that's fine. Just kick me.
No, no, no. It's all good, dude. We'll wait. No dramas. Thanks, CK. Grats, nice run. Yeah, it was only +4, +2. So we're going to go straight in and do the Halls of Valour. Halls of Valour +4, because why not? We're all here. So we might as well.
Pushing keys.
You said Halls of Valour is a bit of a marathon.
I like it.
It's a good one.
Okay. "38 minutes. Everyone ready?
No,
No? Oh, that's right, of course. Numpty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting on the tank.
No, I'm here.
no, Smoke.
Oh, Smokes. Oh, sorry, Smokes. Sorry. Got about 14 things up on my screen, so, yeah.
It's easy to get lost when you do that.
Yeah, trying to keep up a chat and OBS and all this other crap hanging around.
Is that what you use, OBS?
Yeah, man, yeah. I use OBS. The camera's from Cash Converters.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's a Panasonic video camera that does 4K, but I've only got a 1080p capture card. Yeah, it was like in 2014. It was over $2,000 this video camera, and I got it for $150 from Cashies.
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah. I've got an older well, not an older one. It's an Ava Media. It's a game capture card. It's not a video capture card. I want to get one of those Elgato cam links, so I can actually try and stream in 4K, but I don't know if I can. So you're only getting 1080p at the moment.
Not necessarily a bad thing. And reality, you
No,
gotta have a look at replays on YouTube and whatever, and YouTube goes and kills half the resolution anyway. So
That's right.
The
Yeah, that's
upload
right.
things, it just destroys it most of the time.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I kind of sort of had all this set up for my guitar and stuff, so that's why I got this sound and all that sort of stuff. So what do we got? Extra damage. Enemies deal 17% more damage. Enemies have 17% more health. Tyrannical. Bosses have 30% more health. Bosses and their minions inflict up to 15% increased damage. Sanguine. When slain, non-boss enemies leave behind a lingering pool of ichor that heals their allies and damages players. That's awesome.
Big red puddles,
Uh,
so we have to make sure we keep mobs out of it.
Keep you out of the puddles.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
But you don't stand in them either because it will do damage to you.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're waiting. Yorkie, what made you start streaming? My youngest son made me start streaming. I used to stream on Twitch, just chatting, but I thought I moved over to YouTube just to do more sort of. I just stumbled across doing this WoW stuff, and now I guess I do WoW videos. which I'm really enjoying, by the way. But yeah, my youngest son, he streams Modern Warfare 2, and he also streams the PCs he builds for his second business and stuff. And he said you've got a pretty good voice, and yeah, he does pretty well actually.
You
He
have
works.
a very good radio voice. It's nice and clear.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Yeah.
I've been told that in the past.
Clear.
I actually did a bit of amateur voiceover work a year or so ago. Never led to anything, but yeah, I did a campaign for Big W, but I never kind of sort of I just their hold music. Here we go. You ready? Thanks for calling Big W. Your call is important to us, so please hold, and we'll be with you shortly. Yeah, it was and there was this huge. I can't remember the script, but then there was this huge other script. It was like about the we'll beat it by 10%, sort of the Bunnings and all that crap. Same sort of thing.
That's how you know you made it in life. Your Woolworths famous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was almost famous. Yeah. 100%. I've had my 15 minutes. I've been in newspapers and stuff, but mostly with other guys. Oh, army stuff, Yeah, army stuff, like the Northern Services Courier. A huge, a major metropolitan newspaper.
I have my picture in the on page 3 of the Canberra Times.
Oh, nice.
Unattributed, which is good because I prefer to stay anonymous. But
well, it used to, yeah.
But,
It was a carton for us.
Nice. Yeah, there's a picture of me riding my bike on page 3 in the middle of the mother of all thunderstorms. It's a great day.
Oh, right.
Are you in the suit?
No, I am in a suit, but I'm not in the new suit. This was 4 years ago.
We recently had a little bit of a thing where we were putting together a little bit of a sponsorship where we've got the guild name on his riding suit, so we can sponsor him on charity events.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Oh, good, man.
Ready whenever. Yeah.
Ready to go? Alrighty.
Defend these sacred halls.
Yeah, for us, if we got any kind of publicity at all, even if we're just in the background, it costs you a carton.
Noble champions.
Carton to all your mates, you know what I mean?
Behold
Yeah.
the Halls of Valour. This place will test your might. And if you are found worthy, the Aegis of Agramar will be
Right, Sanguine. Right. Yep.
Yeah, Sanguine. Yeah. Yep. Come on, bring it over a bit.
Watch your feet.
Ah, shit.
Pink GTS in the next pack. Kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Done.
Cool. Ready for the next ball? Or do you want some mana flea?
No, I am perfectly fine.
Excellent.
All right, cool.
Just putting down some markers so we can call them out.
Reckon.
Ah,
Which one?
Stay back there in blue. And as soon as that's on, yep, move into red.
The blood of the unworthy will flow through these halls. Battle will
Oh, nice.
the path forward.
And we'll go right.
Right? No worries.
Before you lies your next trial. Defeat both Persia and Fenrir, and you will have proven your worth to me.
And there is a pack coming up, coming down the bottom.
Whoop. Sorry, Nico.
Watch your feet.
Don't think we need that one at the bottom for percentage.
Watch your feet.
Ah.
Watch your feet.
Grab the big pat.
Target you.
Should I just soak that? Yep.
Watch your feet.
Close enough. Okay, Santa Cruz.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Shockwave.
Get on him. Bloody hell. Get on him.
Shockwave. Interrupt. Watch your feet.
I was hoping that wasn't going to happen.
Watch your feet.
Oh well.
It happens.
Just don't have to do them later.
Target you.
Shit.
Watch your feet.
Oh, shit.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Oh, righto.
Through great deeds of courage and valor, Persia has earned this most sacred of rights. She shall ascend as one of my chosen ones here, and her name shall echo in these gilded halls for all eternity.
Watch your feet.
I am not nervous, only excited. All my life has led to this one glorious moment.
Spoken like a true Valkyr. Mortal intruders approach.
I
Interrupt.
witness their deeds in storm. Their kind has no true honor, no true virtue.
Interrupt.
I will purge them from these sacred halls myself.
The ritual is not yet complete.
Watch your feet.
Shit.
Shockwave.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, it happens.
Point to
Lust is a defense. Sort of.
Interesting defense.
Look, more healing comes out of your healer when you press Lust, right? That's how this works.
Oh, shit. Clicked off the bloody screen there. Hey, Delty, thanks for jumping in, mate.
Right. Let's go.
And hello to you, too.
Your
Alrighty.
ritual with your presence, mortal.
Find shelter.
Everyone in the big circle.
Herja, the fury of the storm. You will not deny Herja's ascendance.
Interrupt. Watch your left.
No.
Yeah, very annoying as close combat.
Interrupt.
Yeah,
wait,
bloody
that's
hell.
what I'm looking for.
I can't attack that.
The light shines eternal in you, Herja.
Alright, out you come.
Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Phase 2.
Fail you, Aegir!
4,
Begone from these hallowed halls!
2, 1. Watch your
Oh,
Yeah, that's not normal.
Jesus.
You
Yeah.
still
Oh,
too
dead.
close to that edge.
without honor.
Yeah, she's got the beam.
4, 3, 2, 1. Find shelter.
Hop inside.
Bloody hell. Sorry, Yorkie, just while everybody else is going on. Yeah, my youngest son, he streams, and he got me into streaming. If I didn't answer your question before, I think I did.
The light
And I
embraces you, Herja.
did a little bit of voiceover work and play guitar and
4,
sing, so I had all this
3,
sort of set up anyway. Just
2,
needed a camera, really.
1. Watch your
Bloody hell.
I am sorry, Aegir. I have failed you.
Sorry about that. That was a little bit more ugly than it should have been.
That's all good. Nothing new. I died. I always die.
We've
Thank
got
you.
a guild member who we like to joke that it's not a mythic until he dies.
Same with me. Yeah, it's not a mythic unless... Yeah, definitely. Especially streaming and dying at the same time. That's awesome.
Gotta give the audience something to see, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Everything was
100%.
Perfect, it wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah, true. 100%.
I feel like some tabletop dancing.
Haha. Oh, all I could see was gold.
Watch your feet.
Wait.
Shockwave.
Shit.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
All right.
And the dragon goes for us now.
Watch your
Mighty Fenrir stalks these grounds. It will take cunning and guile to slay this beast. A perfect test of your worthiness.
It's too far away.
Oh, we've got one anchor.
Let's go for 2!
Alright, 1 or 2.
Something. My percentage!
I need to get closer.
Watch your feet.
I think as long as we're aiming for tumbling this area, we can go to the bridge.
Except that we picked up the other 2 guys that usually we count in that 82, 84.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I counted.
Alright.
Watch your feet.
I'm out of range.
Watch your feet. Shockwave.
It's too far away.
Watch your feet.
Alright.
Run out.
Get closer.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Hey Swifty, thanks for jumping in, man. Just running our second Mythic at the moment.
Real.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
Phase 2. Run out.
Nice.
Livestock percentage.
Yep.
You have earned my blessing, champions. I look forward to meeting you within the Hall of Glory.
Really got to remember that mounting up there is actually slower than running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intuitive.
Less pretty though.
All right. CK in chat just said great music in this dungeon.
Yeah, it is good music.
Your cries of anguish will echo through eternity.
The music team at Blizzard have done quite well over the
Yeah.
years. Very immersive.
Yeah. Pretty cool, eh?
Embrace the abyss. I will take joy in crushing you. My strength
Watch your feet.
fails. Where they failed, we will succeed.
Adds up.
Interrupt.
Bested me. Seems I
Watch your feet.
underestimated you.
All right.
No, I
Just what we need.
have
Demon
proved
Hunter
my
with a big
worth
fuck off shield.
I am God King Skovald. These mortals dare not challenge my claim to the ages. The Vanquishers have already taken possession of it, Skovald, as was their right. Your protest comes too late. If these false champions will not yield the ages by choice, then they will surrender it in death.
Okay.
Give up the ages or die!
Find shield.
Suffering will be eternal.
Everyone behind the shield.
The power is mine!
Run away.
Now we got to run to these bloody ruins, don't we, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll
Yeah.
suck us in. As soon as he sucks us in, we have to run out of the big gold circle that he's got down over the room, or else you instantly die.
And yet
Okay.
here you
And then we
stand.
run back in, and that's when we do the rune thing.
No
There
worries.
is one final trial that awaits. Me. Should you triumph, I will carve your names in these sacred halls myself and grant you a reward worthy of your valor.
Hopefully so, CK. And CK in chat just said there's some good gear drops. Hopefully we get some.
Hopefully.
Let the battle begin!
I don't have a target.
Yeah.
Mighty Valajar, heed my summons!
Julia.
Run out.
My power is beyond anything you have yet
Run out.
faced!
Yeah.
Watch your
Let us see if your wits are as
go
sharp
to
as
back
your
right.
Am I in the right one? No.
You got red.
Hey, what?
Don't have to drop him to. We don't have to drop him all the way. But not
Oh.
right.
So you got a +6 in your bag
Okay.
now.
I yield. You are truly remarkable creatures. As promised, you will have your just reward.
Primal Chaos and Gold.
Sure.
Yeah, +6 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Oh, that was awesome.
Nice work.
Thanks, guys. Nice stuff. Swifty. Oh, I was napping. Got in late. Any other runs going on tonight? No, mate. We've just done 2. Yes, just making sure my English was correct there. We've just done 2. So, all right, cool. Yeah, +6 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Did you know it doesn't change the duration? It's still only 3 days. Damn time differences, huh? All good. Hang on. What's going on?
Take
Yeah.
that, even though it might not be good for you, it will put the item level in your bag up, so it means that world quests and stuff will be high item level drops. Even if
Oh,
you don't use
righto.
it. Yeah.
Even if I'm not, it isn't equipped.
Although
Okay.
it's, if it's a stat that you can actually use, I mean, put it on. It's got
Mastery.
Isn't mastery good for red? I don't know about red.
I don't know.
sorry.
Maybe. No, well, I don't really need strength because I'm not a tank, so I might change it with that.
You will
ancestor-
want
whoops.
strength because it will give you
That gives you more damage.
give you a lot more damage.
Oh, damage. Yeah, true.
Yeah, just
So
keep it
hang
in
on.
your bag.
Otherwise, I'll.
At least definitely
Okay.
put item levels up for world quests and stuff.
I will do that. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
All right, I shall head back to Aveldraken.
Thank you for the runs.
Yeah, thanks.
No worries. It was awesome, guys. Thank you so much. It was
Thanks for
great.
the invite.
No worries. Not a problem at all. Good AD from Belgium. Thank you, Slappin. Thanks for jumping in, mate. I'm just going to go repair. Because I always forget to do that.
Let me show you what I got.
Let me show you what I got. Alright, nothing to sell. Cool. Alright, I'm going to jump out, guys. Just bringing you back over now. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you so much for that run. That was brilliant. Loads of fun. And we'll probably have to call it there, guys, because it's coming on for lunchtime now for me, and food is very important. You have to hydrate, and you also have to eat. So, thank you everybody for jumping into the run. Those 2 runs we just did, that was awesome. Really great. Cool. I'll just get this chat sorted. It's all good, Shrifty. I just saw that. And Slapping, yeah, thank you. And good day to you from Belgium, eh? Awesome. Are you on the Franco side or the other side? But anyway, we will discuss that perhaps later. So yeah, that was awesome. So we just did a couple of runs there. Mythic 4 and then Mythic 2 and then a Mythic 4. So you can Flemish. Oh, cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, it's like Europe to us over here in Australia is so weird because, well, no, not weird in a good way, because you're so close to so many other countries where we're really not close to any other countries at all. I remember once we were flying to Europe, my wife and I, Slap and have a great day. I'm going to sleep now. Okay, no worries. Thanks for jumping in, mate. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go have some lunch. Okay, awesome. Thanks everybody for being active in chat. It's very important to me that you are. And thanks to everyone who jumped in the run there. It was great on Discord. We were having a bit of a chat there. What I'll do quickly is just in case you don't have it, I will just throw the Discord link up in chat there. So please feel free to jump in. It's very chill. You don't have to be on every minute of the day. It's all good. And I've noticed that the WoW community invite links expire. So if you're looking for it, just in case you're wondering, it's this. So it's just JR Veteran Group, even though I've just said my name there again, but it's basically that. So if you search for that, you should be able to find it. And once again, and also with that, please feel free to jump in that as well. All right, awesome, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I really appreciate everybody who's engaging, because it's very important for me, because I don't really have a topic, so I always rely on you guys to sort of get me to where we're going. Jeff, yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for doing that run with us, buddy. No worries. Yeah, so take it easy, and we will see you probably. I might stream tomorrow. If not, oh, hello from Germany, Tonic Waterloo. Thanks for jumping in. Sorry, mate, you've got me right at the end. I do apologise. I'm just coming up to the end of 2 hours, so almost 2 hours. Kian, thanks, mate. Thank you all. CK, yep, no worries. Take it easy, and remember, as always, duty first.